All right, so I'm out at the compound. It's a warmer winter's day here in Maine. It's still cold, but it is warmer. There's the van. It's covered in salt and sand, and it makes me really sad. And I got to get out of New England. Let's move on from that. This is the barn where we are doing a lot of our work. It's full of tools and a big old heater. Let's go check out the situation on the start of Sunday's work. I got a toolbox and a tool bag, and this battery slid a little ways, but what we have is still kind of a mess, but it actually looks better than the mess that came before. And we ran some of these cables down, and the batteries now have their permanent connectors ready to go. Okay, time to get working. Well, I think I said earlier that it's not that cold out. I was back up there. I was wrong. It's cold. It's fucking cold. It's awful. I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to never come back. At least not in the winter. I'm gonna go get warm because I can't feel my hands, but we're actually making progress. We're mounting different electrical units to a board, which will be mounted into the van, and we have a circuit diagram. And yeah, it's coming along, just slow and just fucking awful cold. So we didn't finish wiring the van, but what we did is we connected the solar panels, we ran the wires down to the batteries, and then connected the batteries to everything they need to connect to. So there is the inverter in the top right, there's a grounding bar in the top left, a fuse box in the bottom left, and then the charge controller in the bottom right. So this is the main guts of the electrics. And, you know, it's frustrating that we're just sort of recreating what was already there. In fact, there was already a panel. But because when you start changing things, you have to change all of the things around it, especially in such a tiny space. We just had to recreate it. The other thing we made, it's over in the corner, is a board. It's cut to an angle such that we can anchor it to one of those top ribs up there and then start creating actually vertical wooden panels to which I can mount stuff, like cabinets or a computer monitor. It's an experiment. It was mostly successful. We just have to figure out if we can do it in bulk. All right. Thanks. We'll see you next time.